I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy, turn it like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, got us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, billing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the. This ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go. Can never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes. I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. Shenanigans and Birkin, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here go to surprise. Don't sleep on Miss Lady, help ride. Back while I'm gripping her side. Big and mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her disguise. Upgrade at my wrist, put baguettes in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock.
Okay, money, okay, money, ready, I took the Billy cool back, then I hopped in the car. I put the in front of the Billy in front of the drive.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here now is Cam Little out to get us started. and off we go from Jacksonville. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. Now McCarthy. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Ripped. Silver.
They'll run with ETN. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. And the ball situated at the 9. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal. Center. Done. Sink right. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Hey, run!
And it's caught. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Hey, I'm gun.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. 3rd and 3. Looking to throw McCarthy. And he is caught. And bulldozing his way through. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This one brought in by Jefferson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Now play number 7 in this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. And he's going to try and do this. That's him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
They'll indeed go. Here's McCarthy. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
To the air with McCarthy. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He'll find Jones again, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Trayvon Walker. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Here's McCarthy. That's to the left side where he's got Miller. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the 1st down.
Well, this is a well-orchestrated drive they've put together. You think back to how far they were backed up to start things out, but they've gone on a march since then, and now after that completion there, they've got a 1st and goal.
Throwing is McCarthy. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Aaron Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Kevin O'Connell choosing to leave his guys out there, and they'll go for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
McCarthy going to look to throw for it. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass. Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
11, Agate.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this one is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Sink right.
Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
They'll run. This is Facial Tootin. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go, let's go.
Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Take right, open.
Lawrence will throw. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. No move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
It's 4th down.
Hey, kill. Go. There we go.
From midfield now, Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
11. Hey, I'm gone. Here we go.
But to throw again is Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings 14-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Hey, tomato. It's hot.
Now Lawrence. And he's got it. It's Thomas. The Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars have come back to make it a 2-point game. Lawrence and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by Antonio Johnson. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
At the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11. Lisa 24. Hey, Soko. Go. Let's go. Sink right.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. But they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Hey, run. Go. Take right open. 13, Lou. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. That's caught by Myers. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
This is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
30 left.
ETN will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Charles, and I think you and I both agree these guys were outplayed in that first half, and the scoreboard reflected that, but they've come out since halftime. They've looked like a different team.
And it makes you wonder what was said and done in that locker room because they've made some nice adjustments and they're executing better. I think they got some fiery guys on that sideline that had a few things to say at the half, and now they've come out with a vengeance.
Hey, I'm gun. 11. Red.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there and worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds here as his guys will have it to start the 4th as time has run out on quarter number 3. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 50 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now McCarthy. Jordan Addison, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Vikings strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time, he'll make you pay.
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield because, as you said, you have that much time in the pocket. He can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there. And what was the end result again?
Touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Let's go.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, here we go, baby.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
A 7-yard gain. Jaguars, first down.
Now Lawrence. And that's complete ETN out of the backfield. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
11, Agate.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. ETN bringing in another one. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st down in field goal range already.
Grant, 23.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here comes 2nd down at 5.
Go. Hey.
Lawrence. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, run. Hey.
They'll try to run with ETN. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
30 left. Hey, Lion. Done. Here we go.
One more time with ETN. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Spread on red. Here we go.
Lawrence on the sneak. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to run some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. Team. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
He'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 3 yards there on the play as that'll lead to a 2nd and goal. So a very interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was and as dramatic an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got to get an answer before we go.
So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine. Keep on lying
till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through code and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God us beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
I'm gonna
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. No two NFL teams have played more often than the Bears and Packers, and we're underway from Lambeau. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Love going to throw right away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game. On offense, they wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Looking to throw is Williams. He's got this complete to Burden. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Here's Williams. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Vegas.
Throwing is Williams. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. They get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's Williams. And that is incomplete. Boy, did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Love from the gun. And he swings one that's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black 40. 6. Mega. Ready?
Love now. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Grady Jarrett gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Set, hut. Look, drill, green. Red, cycle. Set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
45, one. Check, hut.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier. Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Ready?
Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson from 21 yards away. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, here's Williams. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Bears, first down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
He'll keep it himself. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
To throw, Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Santos with the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 33-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Claws red. Black shot. Set hot.
Now Love. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Here we go. Here we go. 50 green. Slide blue. Red cycle. Ready?
Love. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Ready?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. To the air, Williams. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Williams will get this out wide to Odunze. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
More, and he's got him on the crossing pattern. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. Going quickly out to the right side. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
A gain of 4 yards. First down, Bears.
On play action, here's Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Williams. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Santos' kick is up and through. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line can play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
They go right back to it for 20 and a first.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Williams looking to do it himself. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. They've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they
will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jaden Reed, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have retaken a third-quarter lead.
The Packers will set up for the two-point conversion.
Red, cycle. Ready?
Love throwing for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And got his man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, 64 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead here this third quarter. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
Now they send a running back in motion right. It's complete. And in the third quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it'll stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here and protect the field goal lead. They didn't get it done, though.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Throwing. Love. That's taken in by Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Ready. Pause red. Blue striker. Black ultra. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
Smack, red. 50, green. Red, cycle. Green jack. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 16. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Red, yellow. Set, ready. 3rd, steel, black. Set, hot.
To throw now. Here's Love. On the out route, Dobbs brings it in. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
As long as you've been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, his second touchdown of the night. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion.
For the two-point conversion.
Six, mega. Ready.
Love throwing for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for two. And now the lead stays at 5.
Bears, 16.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Well, now how about this return? And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Throwing is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
I like how he hung in there, went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. And he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Pass complete to Loveland. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Vegas! Yes!
Back to throw. Goes with the outrun and completes it to Swift. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
They'll look to throw. Williams looking to do it himself. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Kairos Santos to kick off.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Black shot, 45. White. Claude red. Set.
Now Love. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now they burn the timeout, and they're kind of in that gray area where they might be able to get 2 plays in, but maybe just 1 play left in this ball game. We'll see. Here's 1st down.
Black, 95. Black ultra. Plastic, 6. White blue. Red, yellow. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory. But they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance in that game. You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place that help spur them on to victory. It is an unbelievable atmosphere, the most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Denver Broncos.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. Off we go from Denver. He'll get this past the 20s before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, here's Dak. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. A huge play for Dallas. 33 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 33, here's 2nd down and a yard. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's caught by Lamb. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
He was trying to get it to CeeDee Lamb. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way. Nice rep here by the defense. They go man coverage, takes away all the threats downfield, and with nothing open, he has no choice but just kind of throw a contested ball, hope for the best, and just falls incomplete.
Here we go, 46. Hey, 47.
On 3rd down, Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. To the pylon, he's in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throw it here on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 75 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Broncos come right back to tie it at 7. team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. A first down throw for Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Second down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Cowboys. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's made by Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Prescott now. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it second down and 6 to begin.
Yeah, here we go, 46. Hey, kill. What do you think?
Now Prescott. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and 6.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Forward.
They put Pickens in motion. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. He did not. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, here we go. All right, then we're going to 53. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Jadeveon Clowney down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that count.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Third, they need 8.
Captain. Hold on a second. Ready. Drill. Away.
Here's Nix to throw. Going for it all. That's caught. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 37 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good serve to drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Bombers.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. This one caught at the 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal.
Captain. Drill. Away.
To throw is Nix. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right to point.
To throw is Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as the clock stops. 21 seconds to go until halftime. Second and inches. Go play action. It's Prescott. Open man. Downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
We're going to 53. Sweat today.
To the air again. Prescott. That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
To kick off for the Cowboys.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Bombers. Hold on a sec.
A first down throw for Nick. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll be second down.
Hold on a sec. Hey! Captain. Joe. Away. Oh.
Throwing. Nix out to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Bombers. Hold on a sec. Hey, Joe.
Throwing is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for Broncos. First down.
Here's Domino. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. He gets free. And he will score. Evan Ingram took down Denver. Using the tight end to get to the end zone. Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 10, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take it back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's got that complete to Turpin. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And that'll set up 4th down. Prescott now. He's to the receiver, and that's Lamb. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down on what will be a big play there from 4th and long. They'll run. It's Williams. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop him for no gain at the 4.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Back to throw is Prescott. That's hauled in at the 2. And he will score. Game on. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Cowboys. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3. A field goal here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready,
of midfield. That pickup good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Handoff now for Harvey. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 1. A run with Dobbins. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here's a design run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down, 8 yards to go. RPO, quick throw. There's Sutton. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. They're trying to punch it in with Harvey. Good blocking, and he's in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Here's second down.
46.
Now Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. Prescott. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one.
Yeah, here we go. Kill. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. I'm an aggressive guy by nature, Mike, so whenever I get fourth and short, in-plus territory, I want to go for it. You're not going to win many games in this league settling for field goals. You have to capitalize when you find yourself in a position to score. The hardest part.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it.